Well, I like to say that history sometimes is divided up into certain epochs. It's kind of like described, like the Bronze Age, the Stone Age, the Iron Age, and we live in the plastic age. That's the time we live in now. Everywhere around you is plastic. You're probably ingesting pieces of plastic as well somewhere along the food chain. I see the world through plastic, through my contact lenses. You're filming me now with a camera and all your microphones and stuff out of plastic. You're watching this video right now through a plastic laptop or TV or something. So it just why not make art out of plastic? It just seems the obvious thing to do. It's kind of there. In around 1995, in North Warwickshire College, I was doing my foundation course. That's the thing you do in England to make sure that you know what you're doing before you go to an art college, before I went to Liverpool Art School. I suppose it's just a reaction of everyone else doing painting and drawing. I thought, fucking hell, this is boring. And just playing around with plastic, and I quite enjoyed it. Go in early to my studio and go around all the studios and steal all the plastic bags out of the bins. It used to drive the cleaners mad. They used to go, where's all the bloody bin liners gone? And then eventually they found out. They went to my studio and they saw these big black pictures, So that was kind of fun. Then I moved to Berlin, year 2000. And immediately then there was more colours. It's quite hard actually to find the colours. I mean, I can't just go to an art shop and if I needed a yellow ochre or cerulean blue or something, it's whatever I can find really. It's serendipity. So it's interesting in a way because then each picture has a story about where the colours come from. Whereas if you just have a painting, it's just like, oh, I bought this from the art shop, or I bought this from Amazon. It's just not quite the same. Doesn't quite have the same interest to me. It's like, yeah, this purple here, this is from here, and this is from here, and each picture has a story. Obviously, I'm approaching a new material. I'm approaching a new method of working. I can't just, if I was using, I don't know, paintbrush and canvas and painting, I could look on YouTube or ask someone, how are you going to do this, how to do this, how to do that. It's all there, it's been done. But with this, it was a case of spending lots and lots and lots of hours experimenting, seeing what works. I suppose my favourite part about it is that when you're working, you're kind of like, you're concentrating, you're not in time. You're kind of like out of time and you're just working. You could have music on in the background or whatever, but you could be working for like 3 hours solid and you forget, you think it's 10 minutes or something. I like that, it's that immersive quality I really like. And I like as well that halfway through a melting, you kind of like, you're inspired to do another one. You know where you're going. You think, oh, the next one I'm going to try this because I'm working on this, and you get the ideas through working. It's one of these fallacies that they say that artists must wait for inspiration. It's bullshit, you're inspired by working. As long as you keep on working, maybe you don't feel like working, but once you start going, that makes you more, it's more creative, and that's what. Normally when you see an oil painting, I'm not talking about artists or whatever, but I mean like people who haven't got much to do with art, but they only see them in galleries, and you're not allowed to touch them. You get this rope, do not touch the paintings and stuff like that. So you're not really familiar with that. But when they see my plastics, usually the first thing they want to do is touch it. It's really tactile because it's, as a material, it's something they use every day. But I've got other projects as well coming around. You know, I've got other irons in the fire, other ideas. Yeah, let me see.